Okay, the last thing we're going to do on 1-point perspective is we're going to do some open doors and windows. And so this is going to be a multi-step process. So let's go ahead and start with just the windows first. So if you were doing just windows on a building, you would draw the shape that's on the side. So if the front is a rectangle, the window is going to be a rectangle or a square. And then if it's on the sides, notice once again that if a line is horizontal, you're going to have horizontal lines. If a line is diagonal, you're going to have diagonal lines. So you wouldn't have the opposite. The opposite is always there for thickness. Okay, let's go ahead and do it on the top. Actually, should we do it on the top? Do it on the bottom? Let's go ahead and do it on the bottom. So let's go ahead. This one, maybe we'll do a door frame here. So let's go ahead and give ourselves a rectangle. Maybe it's like a garage door here, like a garage door shape, I should say. All right. I'm going to erase that because it's a garage door, right? There would be a wall there. And then let's go ahead, draw a big window here. So let me extend this down since that didn't line up. Okay, and then we'll do a smaller one here on the top. Nope, that curved. Let's fix that. My paper wiggled on me. Okay, so for the door, one of the things that people forget is that we're always going to have inner thickness as well on these doors. So this is kind of hard to imagine. Once again, it's much better if you're looking in a space, you're looking at a wall, you're looking at a door frame in order to see this. But what I'm going to do is notice that here I have two sides of this frame, but here I only have one. So I'm going to go ahead and notice right here, I can take the depth of this and take it back to the vanishing point, right? So to show depth, we always need two sides. And then I take it straight up here. Because it is under the horizon, I wouldn't see any other thicknesses, okay? So same thing here. When I look at this frame, I see two sides here, and I see one here. So if this is vertical and diagonal, the only way to go is going to be horizontal to show thickness. So from here, I would show vertical line. From here, right? So for this window, you would see, right? You would see the inner thickness and the ledge. And then here, this is a tricky one. I see two sides here, so I must have a vertical line coming down here. So if this is horizontal diagonal, the only option left is the vertical. It's kind of nice with perspective. There's always that process of elimination. Okay, so that would just be windows. Like I can see inside, I can see their thicknesses. If I was going to do door frames, doors are tricky because doors can be open slightly or open all the way. And so once again, you would gauge this based on your reference. We're going to use vanishing points as much as we can for this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach a door here and here on this one. So on this front here, because I already have horizontal and verticals, I'm going to use a diagonal line. I'm going to have that diagonal line swing out from the corner, from the hinge there. And you'd want this door to look a little bit bigger than the front here because it's closest to you, or it's closer to you, I should say. Oop, went diagonal again. Let's fix that. Okay, so I would not see this part right here. And so right now we have a paper thin door, so I'm going to want to go ahead and add some thickness to it. Right, so now I can see the front and the top of it, just like I can see the front and the top here. Okay, on this one, let's say the door swings up, so I'd add the rectangle going up here. This is horizontal, this is going to be horizontal too. Always make sure you align things up to your vanishing point. It will look funny if you don't. Sorry, hitting the camera with my head here. Then this last one, I'm going to swing it out here. Just go straight out. Now I want to make sure this looks rectangular since the opening is kind of rectangular. But it's still going to be small because it's farther away. So I'm going to make this super skinny because it's kind of far away. Okay, there we go. There's the doors. Notice once again that right here, we don't see anything. We don't see the fronts. We see the front, but we don't see the top, bottoms, left or right because it's directly in front of the vanishing point. So this one remains